fully happy or yeah, you are happy? Hi guys, welcome to Maharashtra Law City 3 years, another podcast. Today we have Aditya. He scored 99.71 percentile in CET and background wise थोड़ा बता देता हूँ. He is from Maharashtra, Nasik and all the way now he will be shifting from Nasik to Mumbai. Welcome on board Aditya.
Thank you very much, sir. It's a pleasure being here.
Once again, congratulations for 99.71 percentile in CET.
Thank you very much, sir.
So, ये स्कोर एक्सपेक्टेड था कि आएगा कि नहीं आएगा?
No, sir, I did not expect this. Just like any other candidate, I gave my best and I got decent marks. So hopefully I'm happier. And now getting from Nashik to
Fully
Mumbai,
happier, yeah, you are happy.
sir, I am obviously, it is a very big score for me. Now it will open a lot of opportunities for someone like me. So that I'm excited about that.
कितने वीडियो देखे थे मेन्यूअर के सीटी की प्रिपरेशन के टाइम पे?
Sir, Maneuver was the first channel that popped up when I googled about MHCET, and then it helped me dive deeper into the syllabus, the previous year questions, and eventually I got the flavor of the examination, and I got the practice that was the practice tests provided by Maneuver. They helped me a lot, so it was a very integral part of my journey.
You had thought of like I will be giving one day podcast at Maneuver. I will be coming on the YouTube, you know. Yeah.
I did see one of the toppers interview, and I just when I was seeing it, once it came to my mind that even if the person there can do it, even I could do it. So that was the feeling that motivated me somewhere or the other.
Okay. Coming back to the CET discussion. Before we start discussion, want to understand your academic background and how this law idea came into the picture. Yeah.
So, sir, when I was in my last year of engineering, I started preparing for government examinations, and through a friend of mine, I came to know about GLC Mumbai and its culture, its heritage, the networking and alumni that it has. So it was a curious case for me. And then when I got to know that MHT seat is the way to get there, so then I thought of going there. And while preparing for my government examinations, I got to know the importance of law and Keshwanand Bharti case that fascinated me a lot. So the impact that law has on on a country like India, so it motivated me even more to get there. So that
Okay.
was basically how I got there.
As you mentioned, engineering, then you shift, I mean, plan for the law. So ये shifting कैसे हुई? Because many of the viewers, those who are watching this podcast, मतलब बैकग्राउंड होता है, देन पीपल स्टार्ट एंड बहुत ही रेयर होता है कि लोग एकेडमिक बैकग्राउंड इंजीनियरिंग और लॉ के लिए प्लान करते हैं. बहुत होता है, ऐसा नहीं होता है एंड होता है. तो आप मुझे बताओ रीजन क्या है, दूसरा चैलेंजेस क्या क्या आते हैं?
Sir, as we know the reality of engineering in our country, like there are so many engineers, like they can't be even like they are uncountable. And so I decided to take this leap, and as law provides n number of opportunities, so that was the case for someone, an engineer like me, that will provide me with exposure and networking. So that was basically my motivation.
आइडियली पीपल थिंक कि मेरा लॉ बैकग्राउंड नहीं है तो मैं लॉ कर पाऊंगा कि नहीं कर पाऊंगा. सो ये एक लोगों के माइंड में परसेप्शन है कि मेरा बैकग्राउंड नहीं है, बिकॉज देयर इज अ लीगल एप्टीट्यूड सेक्शन कम्स इन द एग्जामिनेशन, हाउ विल आई विल बी एबल टू टैकल इट. सो यू टेल मी हाउ वाज योर एक्सपीरियंस?
Sir, the more you read, I basically follow this principle. The more you read, the better you get. So when I got to know about the syllabus, the pattern of examination, there was legal aptitude was also challenging and new for me. But when I started solving questions, eventually I got better at it. Initially, obviously, even I struggled, but then when you keep on doing things, you get better at it. You understand the language, uh, and then following videos of maneuver, practicing more and more, and most importantly, I got feedback of myself. Most of the people who they keep on solving, but they never take feedback, and feedback is really important. That helps you to even get better at it. So feedback is the principle that I follow.
Okay, okay. You have prepared for the government examination, competitive examination. How much that preparation help in your CET?
So, sir, as everybody knows, while preparing for those examinations, you have to keep yourself updated with the current affairs through newspapers, which are very reputed, like Hindu and Indian Express. So, the command over language that they provide, and also they mention some legal terms. So, one thing I followed was being curious. So, if I find any new legal term, I would immediately Google it. So that added to my knowledge, and it was like a kind of value addition. So that helped me, and most importantly, I got a decent help for general knowledge as well, so it helped me a lot.
Okay, okay, nice. Out of four section, logic, legal, English, and GK, which section was challenging for you? I mean, you were not scoring much in that particular section. Was there any section as such?
Sir, initially it was legal aptitude and somewhere or the other general knowledge, but the more you practice, the better you get, and reading more. So there was one professor of mine who always used to say that read, read, read. So that was completely stuck in my head. So whatever I used to get, I was just following that principle and getting curious. When you are curious about something, obviously you will know, and that helped me. So legal aptitude was initially challenging. So, but I
Okay,
could cope up with it later.
okay, okay. Was there any challenge you faced during your preparation?
So, challenge it was, I did not face any kind of challenge, but being from a, like my parents, they are from a decent background. So I never faced any kind of economic challenge. But yes, it was about a mental challenge, that shifting my career from engineering
Hmm.
to law, that was a mental challenge for me. So,
Hmm.
like what others will think about me, and how society will perceive me, that was one of the basic factors. But then I decided to get on, like we have to do it.
Hmm.
That was
Hmm.
that was basically the challenge.
Okay. How many mock tests you had appeared?
I gave around 15 to 20 mock tests, so that was the number.
Okay. And what was your lowest score and what was the highest score?
In the first mock test, I scored around 70, 75 ish, but then it got better. Eventually, I got to know how to tackle a question. That was the most important thing. Like, you cannot know everything, but you
Hmm.
should know how to tackle a question. So that was the thing that helped me while I solved the mock tests.
Okay. So highest score was around?
It was around 120 to 125. So the last phase of my mock test, the last 5 6 mock test, I was average scoring around 120. So that was my score.
Okay. What you have learned after writing the mock test, like?
So it was the way you should tackle a question that was completely new for me. Since I am from an engineering background, my thought process is always to calculate things and being in a scientific manner. But it is all about the language, and then the more you know, the more you solve, the better you get at it. So it is,
Hmm.
we have to clear the examination. We cannot know everything. What mistake I did during my preparation for government exams as well, and the initial phases of my mock test, I was just thinking of expanding my knowledge, but to certain limit, we can do it just to a limit, and it is not possible. But the more mock tests you solve, the score increases. And feedback, as I said earlier, feedback is really important. The more feedback you take from people who have done these things, that will help
Hmm.
you.
Hmm. 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 Okay. What was your order of attempt in the actual exam?
Sir, I did all attempted in the order it was provided, so I did not follow any other method.
Okay, okay. Do you
Hmm.
remember what was the order? What I mean, first logic, GK, English, then legal. You don't remember order.
No, sir, I don't remember.
Okay, जैसे आया वैसे
Yes,
six.
yes,
ठीक है.
yes.
Okay. Aditya, last question. What tips or the suggestion you want to give to upcoming year aspirant?
Sir, my suggestion would be just have faith in yourself. Most importantly, that is important. Read as much as you can, but don't get overstressed about studying more. Focus on solving as much as you can. The more you solve, the better you get, and it will help you to score. And most importantly, I say it again, getting feedback of your own scores is important. Analyze the test that you solve, get to know where you are lacking, what aspect of the question you did not understood, and try to understand that. So whenever a question appears, you will be able to tackle it.
Okay. So that's all, guys. In this podcast, Aditya explained his journey towards the CET preparation. And same thing you can follow if you really want to crack CET. You can shift your academic background altogether the way Aditya did it. And obviously, prepare well, be consistent, practice, write the test, do the analysis. You can also crack it. It is not a rocket science. And you can also get into the GLC, ILS, whatever law colleges you are targeting for. Aditya, once again, congratulations and thank you for coming sharing this valuable information.
Thank
All
you
the
very much, sir. It's a pleasure being here.
same here, same here. All the very best for your career.
Thank you
Chalo.
very much, sir.
You're welcome. All the best. Take care.